Okay, I am trying to get going. Let us see what is happening. I had some issues at the last minute with the video camera. Whatever you call it. What is the thing called? The webcam thing. Okay, there appears to be. All right. So, heard myself and I'm talking and I'm here. Hello, guys. Right, let me jump out of this screen. I don't want to be in that screen. I want to be on that screen. And I'm here. And it's Sunday. It's the 17th of November. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm ready. I'm so happy with myself and so pleased with myself for being ready. I managed, I think, on the second time to be ready. But this time I plotted it from yesterday. Oh, and I laugh at myself. Sorry about that, guys. I have to laugh at myself because it's strange to be so pleased about something that's so inconsequential to the whole rest of the world, except for me. Right, I'm here. I'm sort of ready. I have a list of things I sort of want to talk about. So, the first thing that I wanted to just say was thank you so much. Again, so many things. It's so hard to say thank you for all the things because there's so many of them and I can't remember who I've thanked and who I haven't. And then I write these long messages on my cell phone and I post them and then they don't get posted. And here I am thinking that I don't know. So I just want to take a minute to say thank you for your posts and your songs and your messages and your support and the meetings and the feedback and praise and encouragement and critique. And thank you for phoning me when you go away. Thank you for phoning me when you come back. Thank you for including me in your world and your life. And I'm sorry that I'm so slow to catch on to it. It's still, to me, I'm like a 2-year-old. Look at that, Mommy. Look at that, Mommy. Look at that, Mommy. See what he said, Mommy. Look what he drew, Mommy. Yeah, it's still a wonderland for me. I don't know if I'm ever going to settle down. But if I haven't thanked you, I'm so sorry. I did really thank you. I'm sorry the message didn't get to you, and I hope that this gets to you. Thanks for the fun and the seriousness and the diversion from reality and the focus on reality. And thanks for making it so that I'm here. And in last week when I was talking, which was a very odd talk, and I'm glad I did it because it was so bad. It was so bad. I'm so glad I allowed myself to not do something good, but to do something that I just wanted to do at the time. But last week when I was talking, I did say that I was thinking about maybe doing a midweek live stream on doing the bees. And I was really excited and pleased about that idea. You know, the bees have just arrived out of the blue. And yeah, so I'm looking out for them. I'm looking after them because, like, you know, when Mother Nature sends you 4 swarms of bees, you know, it's kind of a gentle nudge. Well, it is for me. So my plan was that I added to this weekly catch-up live stream by doing a bee one in the middle of the week. And of course it rained all Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So no, there won't be a bee live stream because I can't control the weather. Sadly, I'm working on that though. So my bees. I have been down. I have been down twice or three times this last week. I only worked on them once. I've taken some video footage of that. And I think for now, maybe I will just record what I do with the bees and put out videos hopefully once a week. Hopefully once a week. Anyway, I did record video last week and haven't put anything up. So that's one thing. That's an ongoing thing, and that's sort of a follow-on from last week that I really wanted to mention. The other thing that's come close on the heels of that, well, there's two things. One is that I am going to start working again on the Remembrance Garden that I was building for Carly 3 years ago and that I stopped. I'm very good at stopping. If there's ever a job that anybody would ever pay for somebody who stops doing things. So I'm going to work on that, although there's some technical fault, or not technical, mechanical fault on the weed eater. So that's quite a big project. I've been walking around the area. I've been looking what I've got left. Most of the plants are dead there. There's one Hebe that I saw yesterday is actually in flower now, but there's only one Hebe left of the 4 that I had. It seems that all the cranberries are there, and there seem to be blackberries. I'm not sure about the acacia. I couldn't see the acacia. There's a few sweet williams just growing wild. Must be from old stock. And then the fruit trees are there. The lemonades, the lemon and the lime, they're still doing well. And there's some of the lilies that we planted. So, yeah, no, it's mostly gone. But there's enough there. Yeah, yeah. So the first thing that I'm going to do when the weed eater's going again is to cut the labyrinth. And that, of course, has been something that, yeah, I'll probably just cut it freehand. I'll just walk it. I might actually, I have been considering going down and taking some video just of the area. I was considering walking it, free walking it, and recording it, and then watching it. Yeah, to give myself, I don't know. That's a work in progress. So look for that coming up. One labyrinth on the cards. But the actual exciting thing that I'm trying to get to is that Callum suggested that I re-establish the greenhouse. He said that he can buy me a new plastic cover for it. I had quite a big greenhouse. It's about 12 foot long, I think, and about 5 foot wide. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, it's big, and yeah, I let it go. It was a place that I'd worked a lot with Carly, and we'd had a lot of dreams, and it was painful for me to go there. However, new bees, new labyrinth, new greenhouse. So that's a very exciting thing, and I want to talk about some more stuff. All right, so I'm going to turn this off here. Just going to turn this picture off and that picture on. Right, so minds.com. Right, excellent. All my Minds friends, thank you so much for being so wonderful. Mint Me, friends. Mint Me is, I think, at the moment, although Minds is my home, I have to say, being on Minds, having my channel, I don't know, it's a really, really good thing to have a home. And it's very good to try and get into the habit of the discipline, shall I say. of daily posting. It's good. It gets me to go out and take the photos. Take the photos. I like this one. That's a great one. Oh, no, it's not. It's not as clear as I thought. Oh, well. Anyway, so this one, there. All of them are a little bit out of focus, are they? Or maybe it was the light. It was quite dark last night. Yeah, no. Oh, that's a bit in focus. Not as good as I thought yesterday. Yeah, and this one a bit washed out here in the flower. However, you know, this is my motto: do it badly. You can only improve if you start off badly. Right. So Minds is my absolute home. The heart of my world. But this is the place where I'm playing. And I wanted to catch you up on some of the projects that I've been doing and that have been coming up, because I'm finding it, wow, it's just so exciting here on MintMe. There's so many people that, all right, let me show you rather than telling you. Okay, so I know I've spoken about it before, and so, you know, but I want to be specific today. I want to be specific, and I want to go into, so here's my wallet. This is how I do it. I don't know how you navigate MintMe, but this is my way. I go to MintMe and I find the tokens that I own, and from the tokens that I own, I can get to the page that I need to be on. So this, as you know, is the main community page of Minds Gaming. And this here, oh, I can't find it. All right, no. Wow, it's amazing. All right, here we go. Ember's Adventures, out now. This is so awesome. This is Minds Gaming's first book that he has published. And what? Is this the third? Wow. Okay. Ember's Adventures. This is the third book. This has just started. I haven't read this one yet. Well, actually, I did record it. I did record this first book, but there's a bit of an echo on it, and I can't fix it in the editing software place. So I'm going to have to start again. But on top of a mountain, flying so high, on the back of a dragon, floating in the sky, past the tobacco, the chickens and hens, past the pumpkins, the corn and wheat, my friends, we find Ember by an old barn. Yes, it's so good. I love it. But this is the one I'm trying to tell you about. Okay, so Ember's Ashes is not the one I'm trying to tell you about. Ember's Ashes is a conversation between Minds Gaming and I. You know, this one is the one you need to come and read. Ember's Brew. Just today fishing is awesome. Look at this. Isn't it great? Look at this here. See these little fellas? Look at all these fishies running around on the water. I love AI. I love that AI. I love the AI images. All right, so Ember's Brew. Continue reading. Ember's Brew is how Ember came to be. All right, so you start off with the Traveler's Egg, and you can click all the way through. I think that there's 16 or 17. 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 chapters. This is so great. Come and read it. Come and make stars. Share it with your friends. It's a great story. And, as I say, we've got the new one that's starting now. Ember's Adventures, out now. The new story has begun. And, of course, not only is the story in poetics, but the posts are too. So, and you're welcome to come and join us, please. If you like verse and you would like to play the game, do come. So there's the story, and then there are the verses. Building a world takes time, potions of ale, salt and lime, walking the trails, enjoying the time, sipping some tea and having some wine. Building a base, brick as the sound, flexible, swaying inside mental mounds. Picturing trees, mountains and leaves, knowing the trails and where they lead. Cooking a brew with a magical steed, hatching an egg and watching it breathe. Well, this book doesn't have any of that. But to catch up, you have to go back. Ember's adventures, part of the future, lost in the past. All right, so the past is there at Wattpad. And you can go and check that out. I'm loving this game. I am loving this game. All right, but so he says building a base. But wait, there's more. So Minds Gaming is building a game called Block Madness. It's on Glitch, right? Which is a platform of open source developers that make these wonderful apps and web pages and things. And what this is here is a demo of a blockchain. So I want to show you. This is what Minds Gaming is building for the project. So this is when you log in, this is the main feed that they're building. In this feed, you can share your digital assets, right? So here's an image, here is a GIF, there is the pet, one of the images for the pet, which I'll show you in a minute. Another image, right? So you can share your assets. There's also a place, I think, in the top here where you make posts. Right here, you can put your image URL in there, or you can switch over here. Switch over, please. Yes, to an audio URL. So music and audio and image files. And the other thing is that your post will be marked with your own GIF. So going over to here, this is the drop down here of all the things you can do. This is the feed that we're in, right? Every time you post, I think, I'm not sure, does it work? Does it? There's a way that you earn points and there's a way that you spend points. I think you earn points by posting. And then you use points by transferring your assets to your friends' wallets or your followers' wallets or whatever it is. So it's an instant transfer, digital transfer, with no gas fees, just the demo version of the game. So you come in here and you can learn how the wallet works, how to do swaps. There would be your wallet ID. You can take the wallet ID out here, copy it, go over here to, where do you go? Dashboard. Go to the dashboard, come in here, and you put in your deposit wallet. In here, right? Update that. And there is the wallet. So when you go back here to your wallet and request these tokens here, I have 1 gamer and 10 Bob Doubloons, 2 wows, and 2 infamouses. Where's my within the vacuums? 5 within the vacuums. So I can transfer those into my wallet, right? Then I can go here to the chat room, and in this chat room, every single transaction that happens here is recorded. And so you can see here, I entered my rewards wallet there. And there is a transfer where it put one more bob doubloon that it had mined. And here in this list of transactions, there's also the ability for you to add in a comment or send a message to a friend, or yeah. So it's really versatile. It's wonderful record keeping, absolutely magnificent. There is a shop here where you can put your assets and sell them to your friends. This is not working for me right now. It tells me that I don't have any bob doubloons, but that could be that I can't buy my own picture. I don't know. However, there is a shop where you can actually sell your digital assets for your token, right? How cool is this all? And then you can go here to tasks, which is the place that is the most important that I haven't been yet. But look, here's my bob doubloon that I earned by mining. My activity here on this site is a form of mining. Yeah, so we're not mining with the GPUs or the CPUs or whatever those things are. This is, you get rewarded by being active. There we go. There's another bob doubloon. And this is the finder here. This automatically finds points for me, right? And this is hard work. It doesn't find them easily, and it can only find points that have already been generated by somebody else's activity, I think, right? So it prickles along, but here I can play my game of feeding my pet. And this egg, it starts off as a full egg, then it cracks, then I think it cracks even more, and then it hatches, and got to start this finder again. And here you can name your pet. Now, I've named my pet several times, and like I say, this is all under construction, so it doesn't all work, and my pet's name keeps on going away again. But this project has scheduled, is scheduled the right word? Allocated? Maybe it's allocated 1 year to R&D. So this is something, but on MintMe, I think there is also a place where you can, am I going to be telling you the truth here? Let me go check if I'm telling you the truth. Here in this, there are bounty campaigns. Here you can see there is a bounty campaign for being on mines. You can earn 15 mines, the card game tokens. GamerTube member, music group member, photography and art group member, Meme Wars member, other group member, community moderator, daily reward. Oh, I keep on forgetting this daily reward. Here I am again. Oh, I haven't done this for ages. I could come here every single day and get a daily reward. I forget. And this is a great one, a reaction channel. Claim this by sharing a reaction post on MintMe made by you. Right? So if you have reacted to something, come share the video here and come claim your 100 tokens. And then here you can buy tokens. So trade my token, project resources support. Oh no, that was a different thing. That was a different thing. That was when... Okay, so there was one. I thought there was one for testing, but maybe we've used them all up. We've used up all the... However, if you'd like to come and buy tokens, here we go. There's tokens that you can buy. Right, so, and then if you keep your eye open, you will see bounties coming up for these various projects. Okay, so yeah, okay, very exciting, very awesome. But wait, there's more. I'll keep on catching up. I'll keep on catching you up with those things. Look, I've earned another bob doubloon and looking for more stuff. And I'm going to play with my pet again. And my pet's play is at 40 and his feed is very low. I don't know if that means, I don't know if it means that I fed him a lot or if I fed him a little. But every now and then he's busy. There we go. Pet feed is 31. It seems to be all right. All right, so now we're going to check the wallet. one more time before we leave, and we're going to see that we still got one gamer. 5 within. Oh, 17 bob doubloons. We've earned another 7 while I've been here. 3 wows, so that's another one that we've earned. So by being here, you earn money, tasks. And of course, then you get to swap your stuff with your friends, your followers, your... Okay, I'm going to stop ranting and raving about that because it's so awesome. Ooh, look. This is my next thing to rant and rave about. I was meant to be talking about the greenhouse. Let me show you where the greenhouse is then, at least. Okay, so this here is the orchard where I live. It's this piece here, this top piece, and it goes down and it incorporates this bottom piece, and then these are my avos. My avos. And then if you zoom in to my avos, oh, come on, zoom, okay. All right, so he hasn't mapped this area. He has mapped on his upstairs. But here, along this bank here, this is where my beehives are. All right. So I just want to show you, this is the new project. There's, you can see, there's the truck, there's the landing pads. And what Callum is doing here is that he has this drone. He's bought this new drone. And by surveying his orchard, right, so that was the 13th of October, the 24th of October, see how he can monitor the canopy growth without having to rely on somebody else to report to him, or without having to go out into his lands. Like if he's been working all day and he needs to see his work, he can't go out in the evening. But here is this. So that's the one thing, is that you can monitor the canopy growth, right, that he's been doing. But even more wonderful than that is, look, when you zoom in here, right, you can go here, and he has put on this overlay where he has marked out areas where the canopy is missing. I don't quite know all the things that he's doing, but so he has this map that you can zoom in and out of, and I'm trying to get hold of him, get him to give me how to get to this map for other projects, right? So I'm working on that. He's not very forthcoming. He's busy with other things, and I don't always get to speak to him at the right time when he's got time to do stuff. But I'm working on it. We're going to get the maps, and we're going to be able to do our own maps. But for now, I just want to show you this project. Look, canopy covers. So let me show you what's so wonderful about this. Let me find a good row. Look here, for instance. Now, to do this, to do the work on the orchard, there is a gang of men, and each man gets a row, and he walks down the row pruning and tying down the vines. Now you can see here, for instance, this is the edge of one row. So one man would have walked down this side, and a different pruner would have walked down this side. And you can see how here, this guy has done a really good job, and he's a really good employee, and this guy has just messed everything up. Look at this. He's tied everything down wrong. It's not growing properly. We've got all this space here that's not going to be fruiting. So you can monitor an individual's work, you know, quite apart from the fact that you're monitoring production on your orchard at the same time. So this is a power for an orchardist. Anyway, I find this project to be very interesting, and Callum has a pack house that is interested. What he's been doing, the main thing that he's been doing, is been getting it so that between these different days of taking the photos all line up, so that when we look at it, there's no little jumpy from, one angle of the photo to the other. And that's been a lot of work. Okay, so there we go. Another exciting project, plus the map. Plus, let me show you where the greenhouse is, right? Greenhouse, so I think the greenhouse is here. This is the greenhouse. So greenhouse, bees, avocados. Down here is the area of bush. You can see all this is still, I think all this is still our land. Here, this is our land. His land. I say our. Oh, women. We are such weird creatures. Right, okay. All those things coming up. I have another amazing and wonderful project that I want to get to, and I have talked so much about these other projects. This project, okay, I've got to do this here. Go to the wallet. Now I'm going to go to within the vacuum here. Now, this project that within the vacuum is on is so cool. All right. So I've mentioned it before, and this idea that within the vacuum has had is to incentivize local jam sessions where various musicians of different bands or different affiliations or different allegiances or whatever can just all come together into a central group with fans, and they can just play music, original music, either stuff that they've rehearsed or stuff which is their main focus, where they just have fun, just ad-libbing and playing and creating original music, and then recording it, of course. And the participants of those sessions each receive an NFT, a recording that has been minted onto the blockchain, that now is your own personal property. So not like with this, we have so much problems with the ones that we have, where we've got the subscription, we've got the music, we've bought the music, we've done everything, but you still have to pay to be able to listen to the music that you've bought already. It's just irritating. So this is a really fascinating and amazing experiment, and this post is fantastic. The new merch shop that he has, where he has used some of the mandalas that he has created to make images for shirts. I just love it. It's so awesome. So there we go. Go along, buy a shirt. I'm going to share this onto X quickly while we're here. Let's see. Very awesome and cool. Very good. Excellent. So within the vacuum now, one of the things that we're trying to do, oh look, here's another one. Here's another one. I've got to share this one and get 8 within the vacuums. Sorry, excuse me a minute. Oh, good show. That just already. See, I'm a bit anxious about this. I don't know if I should mention this to somebody. I think that I'm getting the tokens without the share going through, because when I do it again and post it a second time, you see it posts. But if you haven't posted it, it says if you have posted it, it says you already said that. So I'm suspecting that it's not posting when I say share, but I'm getting the tokens. So we maybe need to look into that. All right, so one of the things that within the vacuum is doing in conjunction with his idea of the 8W8 hubs is that he's a member of this amazing group called Artisan, that is developed and run. I really don't know the details, so sorry if I make mistakes, but I believe that Renee Pinnell has been has been developing this for the last 17 years. It's this absolutely fantastic fundraising opportunity for artists, for creators. You produce an artifact of some description. Perhaps it's your work, a photo, a video clip, whatever it is, and you mint it. And then, so here we can see within has this artifact number 334 here. It's a, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear that. It's a little jam session with people just together playing, dancing, just having fun. And then I suppose it goes as far as you want to go, you know. More singing, more being in the moment, and you can see recording happening there. And the whole thing just being so awesome and fun and great. So you receive this little artifact, this little memento, shall we say, of this event here. You donate $25, you receive this memento, and then Artisan matches the funding with $193. All right. So what we need, and I don't know, there's some sort of scale, fractal, or resource allocation. I don't understand it. But what we've worked out is that if we can sell 59 artifacts, we can unlock funding of $40,000, which within the vacuum wants to put towards the blockchain that Minds Gaming is building. So the development of that. So what we're really, really needing right now is for people to jump in here and donate $25 to this project, receive the artifact, which hopefully, but there's totally no guarantee of it, but if plans work the way we hope plans work, the artifacts will appreciate in value as the project appreciates in value. And so then there will be other people who will be wanting to collect these artifacts. So think of it as baseball cards or Beanie Babies or any collectible. And the value of the collectible is in the set. You know, being there from the beginning and participating and being part of the whole experiment into a whole new way of managing your own creative output. So I'm very excited to do this with Isaac. I'm just, you know, this is so exciting. Season 4 that they're on, they have had already top sales here of 19,000 in previous funding rounds, and that is how they managed to get some of the equipment to do some of the recording and things. And so we can see that it's happening, and there are people buying and getting involved. And he's, as you can see, there's the little description here if you want to go into it. There's the video here, which gives you a whole lot more detail and information. But basically, the important thing to know is that your $25 that you donate by clicking on the link in the description will be matched with another $193. So you give, yeah, and wow, kudos to Renee Pinnell for this. What a thing. What a wonderful, wonderful resource. Okay, so I will put I hope I will remember. I hope I will remember to put these, what do you call them? Links. I want to put the one for Wattpad, and I want to put this one for Artisan. All right. So there we go. Please buy. Please buy. Please buy. Very awesome. And buy t-shirts, because I know, you know, it's Christmas now. all the spending is going to be starting to happen. So put this on your spending list. Oh, I have a notification. Who has sent me a message? Ha ha, look at this. Decent Smart Homes created one new post. Read it here 9 minutes ago. My next stop was to tell you about this project. Now then, am I still logged in? Yes, I'm still logged in. That's odd. Because I need 1,000 decent smart home tokens to visit. I have to visit the trade page. Do you know why? I can't read. Oh, this is gutting. Look what I did. I went to the shop the other day and I bought something in the shop for my 1,000 tokens, and now I don't have my 1,000 tokens. Okay, got to go to the market. Let me see in this market. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I can afford to get some more. Let's see. 0.7 buy orders, sell orders. 0.7. Yeah, you see, I'm going to need to buy some more. Do I even have money to buy any? I won't be able to get 1,000, will I? I got something. What did I get? I don't know what I bought there. Can I buy some more of them? No, I finished all my Mint Me. Yikes, I'm going to have to buy some more Mint Me. All right, let's go and look here and see in the wallet and see if we can. I think that was 40, was it? Okay, so I can't tell you as much as I wanted to until I've bought all my tokens back. 860, look there. Grr. So I've got another 140 until I can read posts again. Oh me, oh my. Okay, decent smart homes. Now, this is something that I want. I just spoke to Jolly last week, and he's got so many ideas, and it's so exciting, and I can't remember them all. All right, so here he's made wine. Look, his own wine. I asked him what it tastes like. He says comparable to a bought one. How interesting. So, greenhouse, guys. Greenhouse. It's decentralized smart homes, right? So he's working with collecting data. Summary details. A token economy that incentivizes stewardship of a mesh network of Internet of Things devices to rejuvenate local food forests, make more efficient use of energy, materials, and waste, and share their data to a public ledger. Decent smart homes tokens will be used to reward smart home stewards according to, you see, this is what I got to do. I've got to try and get rewards. That would be better. Look, a home visit for 100,000 decent. I bet you that's an American one. I bet you it's not a New Zealand home visit, but that would be so cool. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to not get excited and just read this. Right. So, focus. Decent smart home tokens will be used to reward smart home stewards according to the utility of their data, the strength of their local smart home beacon, the strength that their local smart home beacon brings to the local community, and the promotional incentives. So low CO2 emissions, green energy, low energy use, local relevancies, compost and recycling programs, startup programs, commissioning certain crops or designs, etc., etc. So all sorts of things. One of the things that Callum has talked about in the past has been truffles. I don't know if he still wants to do that, but he's spoken of it in the past. And then, I don't know, there's all sorts of amazing things that snake beans. Snake beans are amazing. You know, they're Asian. They sell for $44 a kilogram here. So, you know, really good reward. And if you put up the trellises right, you can get a massive crop. Yeah, so many ideas, so many ideas. And then another thing, the stickiness of their local tribes' customs and ways of doing things. So if your smart home is helping people thrive and start their own, you get more tokens allocated to help your group grow. So funding here, it says Web, DEW, ish. Modern grassroots funding in Web 3 and the DWeb. DWeb. Oh, I see what it is. Yes, I saw that yesterday and I didn't realize it at first. It's web here and then backwards web. Due. Modern grassroots funding. We will be using the Minds the Card Game ecosystem to help fund buy order liquidity. We will be incentivizing multi-talented individuals to strengthen their home living situation. Oh man, I so need that. Strengthen my home living situation, thereby unlocking their own real liquidity in their chosen ecosystems. So one of the things that I have at the moment that I've used in the past has been I've forgotten what it's called. It's a little box with water that sprays on the bottom of things to make roots grow. Can't remember what it's called, but I have one of those. But that would be fantastic because I would be able, yeah, you know, I could use that in the greenhouse. Okay, stop it. I must focus. Plans and goals. One, a muster call. On board a handful of jack-of-all-trade Renaissance developers to get hands-on development time in their very own temple garden. Kathy, I am so thinking of you right now. Your temple garden is a temple of note. And I mean, you've got all the trees marked. I don't know. It's just a paradise. It could be wonderful. I mean, you've already got it. And I think this is the secret of so many of these projects is that the projects are already going. What we're trying to do is link things, I say, what these projects, and hopefully if I can get involved, would happen would be everybody would be linked together so that all the data we would all use it. So the first thing, plans and goals, the first thing, the muster call, onboard a handful of jack-of-all-trades Renaissance developers. Kathy, jack-of-all-trades Renaissance developers, it's you, to get hands-on development time in their very own temple garden. The original seed group will be spreading the decent smart home way and means among the neighbors and friends to strengthen the local community food webs. Oracles. Start designing the first oracles around the data compiled by the first group of decent food forest warriors. These oracles will serve the relevant data to each smart home as they request it and find it useful. Since the oracles and the data are on a decentralized ledger, it's like visiting a local library where everyone in your town wrote down their own homesteading book, but without even having to leave your house. Create an independent miner. Farm tokens while you're farming your food. And yes, use your tokens for food or local energy credits or compost or recycled plastic goods, or to pay someone to tweak your locally run algorithm for special purposes. Just a sneak peek at what's unfolding. Leverage DeFi. Stake tokens for various reasons unique to your local situation. Earn interest on microloans to friends and neighbors. Extend your sidelined capital to decent home stewards across the globe. launch the blocks to the chains, and establish a decentralized mesh network of trustworthy food forest stewards to provide clean food and water to earthlings for an epoch journey into a bright future. And more to come. Make your home a temple garden today. Just share it with the rest of us. Ah, isn't it so exciting? Jolly's a friend of the devil, and I can't read why. I want to know, Jolly, why are you a friend of the devil? Okay, so here you can go to Bounty Campaigns. What you can do here, start a clone dome. Clone thing, that's what I've got. So start a clone dome. Onboard a friend. Do you know somebody else who's into gardening and stuff and would be interested in having a little robot monitoring their stuff? Build out the algorithm. Be a mentor or give sage advice. Meld with, what's this? Meld with Precious Plastics One Army. Every decent smart home has a speciality. Make yours plastics recycling with Precious Plastics and work with us to incorporate a grassroots Web3 solution to the world's plastic waste problem. Link up with them to get started. All these things. Guys, there's so many things here. There's so many things. I'll show you why I contacted Jolly, because, you know, me and contacting people, it's intense. One of the things that we're doing with the blockchain that we're working on with in the MTCG community is we have a weekly thing where we get together and hang out and ask questions and try and learn stuff and record an episode of Dude, Where's My Wallet? And Dude, Where's My Wallet's meant to be a Web3 series, which is fun and great and awesome to do, but also has an educational component in it. Reginald, what are you doing? Reginald has decided that I've had enough time on the computer and he wants some dinner. So he's interrupting me, so we might have to go. All right, so I will have to go. So we have a virtual 3D hangout, guys. We don't just chat on Zoom. Oh no, we have a room with avatars where we can walk around. And what we need is to put places on the walls where you can click things. So you can click to go to another room or click to go to another project or click to all the things that you can do. Get resources. One of the things that we started on from the beginning when Minds Gaming first asked me what I wanted in the room, the first thing I said, and this was months ago, maybe 6 months ago, longer, I said I wanted a radio, a jukebox, a place where people can go and click on a playlist, like a relevant playlist to crypto or a relevant playlist to NFTs that you've produced or your YouTube channel. Right. So here I came to Jolly and I asked him, yeah, I found this thing. I mean, I've wanted to ask him about, Jolly, I've wanted to ask you about the Internet of Things forever, since we first talked about it. But this was the thing. Blender renders get the graphics for a new marketing scheme. Or make a video and want some fresh renders, logos, splash screens, landing pages, etc. And a long list of etceteras with Blender. So don't be afraid to ask. You see this bit? Don't be afraid to ask. That's the bit that convinced me. So I asked, so we might be getting a jukebox in our room, guys, which I think then just means there's a whole lot more programming that has to be done so that you can put the playlists on. Oh me, oh my, guys, it's all so exciting. it's all so exciting and I'm loving it so much. And Reginald is so determined that it's breakfast. He's putting his claws in me and it's cool. It's quite disconcerting. I'm trying to concentrate and tell you things that so that was absolutely magnificent to be able to come here and share all this with you and tell you all these projects instead of just blab on about what I'm thinking that I might be able to do. Actually, these are things that are really happening and I'm starting to understand them a little bit and participate a little bit and invite you to come along and participate too. And I know that it's a little bit tricky and intimidating at different levels for different people. And it is still hugely intimidating for me. I mean, it's like there's so many different things to learn and different. I think for the longest time, the thing that I was the most scared of was the wallet. Because everybody says, you've got to be so careful. You've got to be so careful. Everybody's going to hoax you and it's a big scam. It's all smoke and mirrors. You've got to be really careful. And I'm like, oh, I'm so careful. I'll do nothing. Anyway, so, but Dude, Where's My Wallet? And tutorial videos and MintMe and all these things. And I will leave you with this one message. There was a significant, is this the last message that I've had? I think maybe no. But this is a great message for me to leave you with. Oh no, it is the last message so far. Look at this one. Why be shy, guys? Why be shy? Interact, engage, watch, enjoy, and play. Lower your comment price. Comments in kind are nice. Sell some tokens, drink some wine, play the game and rewind. Hold your tokens safe and sound. Release in segments. Buy inbound. Say hi, wave and smile. Sit right there and wait a while. Share some content, make some more. Read a book and hang out in the store. Smile and wave and interact some more. Lots of work for a penny. Enjoy the time with your frenzy. I love it so much. Enjoy your time. Come and hang out with us. Learn about the projects. Start your own project. Feedback what other projects are doing. Get involved and have fun and ask questions and make friends. I don't know. That was the whole thing of bobbing along, and now I've bobbed over here into this amazing place, and it's, I don't know, I read the theory, I believed in the theory, I'm trying the practice, and it seems to be working. So there we go, my projects and more things happening, and let me look at my list. Right, told you about the greenhouse, and ooh, I haven't told you that I'm going to be starting to making Organoscapes again. Yeah, I've got to look that up. All right, Callum Zapp. Organoscapes next week. Next week, I will tell you about my Organoscape project. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for letting me talk again and tell you all this exciting stuff. And I hope you have a magnificent week. Watch out for a fascinating bee video, which will probably be about 5 minutes long. And thanks, guys. Really, genuinely, just thank you so much for this opportunity to, all these opportunities to have so much fun and to figure out, and build into your future in a way that can ripple out to all the people around you in positive, healthy ways, because so much is changing in the world, and it's so wonderful to be part of all the positive things that are happening and all the wonderful, fun things. And the friendships and the happiness and all the good stuff. Oh, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A million times thank you. And I'll be catching up with you through the week. See you guys. Goodbye.